What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today I just got Earthrise War for Cybertron Runamuck. Actually, I got it yesterday, but I just didn't open it yet. I just cut the ties, and well, here we go. It's not so much an unboxing, I just kind of left it in the box. So anyway, let's get into it. Here's what it looks like. It's Runamuck in a box. He's white. It's not the only white transformer we got. We also got Bug Bite. I did that a few days ago. Again, side of the box, the back of the box. And supposedly, in the eyes of a lot of people, he has a faux chest, which that is cool. They've done that in Masterpiece. Hey, I can dig it. If they want to give it that sense of realism, I am all for it. I can't wait to open it. And that's the back of the box. And here's the side of the box with his picture on it. Pretty neat. And we're back to the front of the box, and I did cut the ties. We can just open it up and see what else it comes with. And there's the card for you guys that collect the cards and everything like that. I don't collect these, but I do keep them. And there's the instructions, which I never use. So if I ever sell these toys, you're gonna get your instructions included if I don't throw away the box. So we're gonna put away the box for a second, and we're just gonna do some quick comparisons. And he just comes with the robot. Of course, he's on screws. And I got a kind of a noise of power here. You know, America packages their toys horribly. They always have. They always have. And there's the gun. You know. And we're going to put that back. And we'll probably edit out a few things. I don't want to be leaving a bunch of video. But move that out the way, and here we go. And I gotta say, there's another piece of this 100 million tape on here. Golly, get this off. All right. He feels a little lighter than what most of what we have so far. Like he does. It's a little lighter. Like it doesn't feel as dense as like Wheeljack and him, but I like the way this looks. This thing looks really good. So if you remember Runamuck, as a toy, Runamuck was just he would just do like this and spring up, and you put the gun on his shoulder, and that was it. And people say they were better than jump starters. At least jump starters could move their arms. You couldn't even put the gun on the man's hand. He had to clip it on his shoulder. He'd just roll around like this with a gun on his shoulder like this. I mean, you know, like, wee, you know, wee. This is, well, much better. And looking from the back here, he's got the fake tires in the back, you know, to mimic the original transformation. A little hollow back there, but not uncommon for what we're getting. The backpack also has the wheels there. You can see that. And that is pretty cool. There's some engineering going on here, and I really like so far. And you can get a close up of the head here, and that head sculpt, you know, it's really nice. You know, to just be plain and white with the little gold accents, this looks pretty good. So at least we're getting more of our season 3, season 4 characters a bit. You know, and that's gonna be cool. So hopefully when I get Runabout, I can jump for joy, but right now I'm just not chasing those. And then for some quick size comparisons, we'll bring out the ever so always on deck Earthrise smoke screen, and also on deck we have Select's exhaust. Now again, they do kind of share a little bit of similarities, not much, because when we get to the transformation of this guy, he's a little different than, you know, Wheeljack or somebody like that. So, you know, and pretty much he's the same size Deluxe as he should be. And if you want to compare him to someone that's bigger, we got also on deck the guy I hate transforming for the rest of my life, Double Dealer, and he's in the background. And let's get a little more comparison down, you know. So he's not a tiny Deluxe. He's the same size as a standard Deluxe, which kind of makes sense. So you can see him there on the straighten out Double Dealer, so he's not looking like he's got the leans. And there you go. They stand together pretty nicely. All right, let's move them out the way. And we're going to go into transformation, the first time ever I've transformed this guy. And so don't be alarmed. Don't be callous, but we're going to come back and start that transformation process. But before we do that, let's get into articulation, because I know you like articulation. So the legs go up to here, and he's got a nice little knee bend, of course, because of the tire right there. He can kind of go about right there. If you squeal it back, it's just like the chest kind of limits that. So with that extra bend, he can go back about right there. So that's about it. On the arms, they do a 360. Almost quite around there, but you know, I wouldn't do that too often. The head doesn't really look up and down, but it does. Does it move side to side? Yeah, it's a little tight though. But if you want to make them look down, you're kind of lifting up the flap. If you want to make them, you know, look up, I think the ball joint doesn't really go up any higher than that. Let's see. Nope. Ball joint does not go up any higher than that. There's the real car chest. And then, of course, he's got this gun, which is a decent-sized gun. This is what they had in the show. So, you know, yeah. That's the articulation. Now, we'll go for the transformation. Oh, I forgot to add this in my video. This is going to be an edit point. He's got a laughing face in his crotch. I don't know if y'all can see that there. It's a laughing, like somebody's laughing, like ho, 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 ho. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. No, it's cool though. I really do like it. The head sculpt. They always made them sound like country people, but I don't know if they be country people, but I do love their faces. The faces are very, you know, again, I just want to show that face one more time. All right. Another edit. And we're back. And we're going to do it live and in living color with someone who's never done this before. Now, looking at this is not, I don't look at directions, y'all. But looking at this, since the real car mode is here, I'm going to assume we turn these here. So we're going to kind of lift the arms up a second. And we're going to start with the leg transformation first, which has him doing that, and then it kind of comes together, and you can see it from the front here. Same thing. Well, I think I messed up on that one. How come I can't get that side? I got this side. You know, there's always one side of Transformers that always seem to be not the same as the other. It's weird. I guess you just kind of see their tabs right there. Just kind of put that together. And let's make sure we got everything straightened out here. And we just kind of put that together. And I think that's it. And then you just kind of fold these back. And well, of course, they got to lock into something. They don't lock in, or do they? Maybe they're not supposed to. I don't know. No, because it's not quite right. What are we missing here? Let's see. There we go. So we got to make sure that everything kind of clicks in place there so it's even. And then you should hear it lock in place. Yeah, makes a little snap. All right, now we got a car mode. So then after that, what are we doing here? Are we lifting anything up? But this does fold back. I see that there. And so now we know where the doors are. We're going to flip those in and turn those like that. So forgive me again. This is live. We're doing it. Well, not live, but we're doing it. This is my first time. The first time. Don't break your toys today. So How the heck did they do that? Or is it that part? Oh, I see. You gotta... it's like a gears. See, I tell you, they're doing... Let me tell you something, man. They're doing a lot of good things with these new toys. Y'all should be happy. And that folds up. And that... And then I think the head folds in. Oh, snap, boy. You're cooking with gas, boy. Then you push those in place. See, there's some tabs right there. You just kind of push that in place. And he's going to have, from what my friend said, he's going to have the, he's going to have that chest. It just, there's nothing you can do with the chest, the fake chest there. And then you got to fold out these wheels. And I like this. I'm liking this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's... I'm kind of liking how this comes. Why do you see like a lot of gears and stuff? Like you can see a lot of the doors and everything. And we're almost done. And I did this without any directions. This is my first time, y'all. Alright, this side's not quite in. It's kind of making me think of poor old Sunstreaker. How he has that similar issue. Okay. So, I think we got it. And by George, I think we got it. Make sure both sides are in place. Let's see. Make sure everything is folded up. I just want to be sure, but... This is the car mode. If something's not clicking all the way, I feel like I'm off a little bit. This is like Sunstreaker. It has that similar vibe to it where nothing quite fits right. But that's the car mode. And mine rolls. I've seen somebody else say it doesn't roll, but it probably because of this surface. But so this is how he looks on the bottom. In car mode. And like I say, it's not bad. I just feel like I wouldn't keep him in car mode because I wouldn't really scrape up that chest. Like I just, you know, wish something could be done with that. Here's the car mode from the top. Here's the car mode from here. There's the car mode from the side. And it's still not quite right. You know, not quite right. But, you know, you get the idea. And there's the car mode. It does look nice. I mean, as long as I can get it right, but it does look nice. Like I said, I'm not missing any tabs or anything. It's just, that's the way it looks, you know. I guess that second time I'll get it. But, yeah, that's it. Still looks nice to me. I don't care what you say. I think it looks cool. Kind of does like that. And, you know, if you want to see some comparisons here with some vehicles that we have in vehicle mode. You know, here's a Thundercracker. That's all I have on deck right now, and we can pause for the cause. Be right back. You want to see another car that's very similar to him. Let's go back for comparisons here one more time. And we're back. And I'm just doing a quick car comparison. And these two do, again, have somewhat of a similar transformation. So if you remember when these two came out, Runamuck and Runabout, they were remolds of the Wheeljack mold. And, you know, very similarly, they do share that similarity here. Let's get a little closer there. They do kind of share each other, but whereas they don't because of the fact that, hey, his chest is actually here, whereas his chest is on the back. And I think I do like the engineering on this a little better. I just think that transformation-wise, it is kind of still not perfect. And, you know, for the sake of being, you know, it still looks better. And well, actually, this looks better than this in a sense, but I still like the wheels, the hubcaps, you know. And just to do a little quick comparison, you know, again, the wheelbase is bigger on him, just like it was with Earthrise Sunstreaker. Let's see, from the back, you know, it's got different backs. And I have these on the back just because I'm going to be using this later on. There's a hole there. I guess you can add blushing stuff, as MGO would say. And, you know, that's just want to compare these two because, again, everybody's wheeljack is, you know, going to be Trax, is going to be everybody. And, well, no, they went a heck of a lot better in engineering on that. And so that's just my quick comparisons. And then after that, we're just going to go ahead and do the final summation and let you know how I feel about the toy. So, final thoughts. I'm impressed. I like this figure overall. It's a nice update to a figure that did nothing, that just sprung up with no articulation whatsoever. They did a fantastic job of mimicking the animation model. And that, to me, I appreciate that, Hasbro. Like 100%, I really do appreciate that. You should get this figure. I mean, it's worth the money. It's worth, you know, everything that it does. Like, I stand by it. I stand it. I got it. I think it's great. And I think overall, the engineering that they gave him with the full chest really does help. It's the same thing they did with one of the best masterpieces ever made, Sunstreaker. They had the fake chest and no one's complaining. So I'm not complaining with this here. They give it to a mainline figure at this level of engineering. It's not pretty bad. Lots of things fold up. Not perfect. I wouldn't transform this too much. The biggest gripe of getting back to robot mode was the head. But other than that, I mean, no, it's a great figure, and I definitely give it a 10 out of 10 in my book. Despite all the flaws, I really do like it. I love the way it looks. You could see the engineering. It's a fun transformation. It made it. It works. So again, I want to thank you for watching my videos. My name is Super Robot Ed, and please like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments down below. Did you like the video? Did you hate the video? You can do that if you want to. If you got anything good to say, hey, leave it there. If you got anything bad to say, leave it there. But what are your thoughts on this figure? Have you had a hard time getting him? Hey, let me know. Hey, I'm here to listen. I'm here to gripe with you. And I thank you for watching, and have a great Thanksgiving.